This time on Finnegan's Garage, is the Rotsun still the Rotsun if it gets an entirely new carcass? So here's the deal. The Ratson blows up the IRS nearly every time we or another YouTuber uses it. So it's time to put a solid axle back there. The problem is there's nothing to weld to. Legit nothing, because it's the Ratson, right? So my buddy Jeff Prince gifted me this shell that I think is a 280Z. Not even sure. However, the floors and the trunk are way better than the Ratson. So the question then becomes, if I put all the Ratson body panels on this shell, if they fit, is it still the Ratson? I don't know. And I don't know that's what we're gonna do. At the very least, we're gonna cut the floor out of this car, weld it in the Ratson so we can 4-link it, and then put a solid axle in it. But maybe when it's in Alabama at OK Fabrication, they lose their minds and they just change the shell and put our crappy body parts on. Let's find out what happens right now on Finnegan's Garage. Yo, this is the aftermath of the Ratson going to PRI. She's gonna need a bath. I don't know if the road salt is gonna agree with the diet that the Ratson's currently on, which is rust every day of its life. Holy cow, trailer's gonna need a bath too. That motor was mint! Mint! Smile, you're on camera. Sweet, I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not throwing away any trash. I'm just here to blast the salt off this trailer, which I think is totally legit. Even though, look, there's a trash can right there. Okay. Oh, we got all the big stuff out.
Yeah, we did it right.
So here's another pro tip. If you're gonna use the first pro tip, you know, the one about buying a new car and going straight to a car wash and throwing everything in the dumpster, do that at night. Yeah, once he told us,
we stopped. He said don't put anything else in. We didn't.
You know, we weren't just driving around dumping our trash. We just bought this and we came here to clean it out and car wash it. Put trash on the ground that I didn't put there. Just saying. All right, let me go find the machine that takes the money. Right about now, we're about to undo the aftermath of taking the Ratson to PRI in Indianapolis in the middle of a snowstorm. Stuff like this, Joe.
That's cold.
Sorry. Yo, this thing's bent. It's broken.
That's lovely.
I don't think we're getting, oh, it's dual action. I get the front bumper and the deck all at the same time. This is why we can't have nice things, right here. So this car is supposed to go to sick week, but we're also building a Cadillac that we're trying to take to sick week. And this car's also broken. So between now and then, our friends Kyle, and Caden, and Taylor are taking it because they want to race it. They still want to beat Jimmy Dale's record. And the last time they borrowed it, our 302 disappeared and this 351 got put in its place. And then they broke every axle west of the Mississippi that you could find for one of these cars. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna lace them out with a donor body. And we're not changing the body of the car, but the donor body has a better floor in it. So those dudes are gonna put a new floor in the Ratson so that there's something to weld to, so that we can 4-link the car and put a solid axle in the back of it. So they're about to do all that in the name of putting a quick performance, either 8.8 or 9-inch in there, so that this car can finally go A to B down a quarter mile under power and find out how fast is it actually. Because nobody knows. The truth is the Ratson has never been down a drag strip A to B without the motor shutting off, the drive shaft breaking, the axles breaking, the fuel pump dying, nothing.
Or babying it down there.
Never done it.
Because that's pretty much what Jimmy did to get that one number.
It's been years since we took it down the track on an episode of Roadkill, and I think it went, I don't even want to guess what it went. I want to say 14 seconds, something like that. I don't know. Something ridiculous.
I want to say somebody ran over that or something. And it's getting worse. Hey!
Oh, sorry. I was watching this one.
Come on, Finnegan.
Dude, I was watching this one. I'm sorry.
Jesus.
You know, I've heard men your age have trouble, you know, shutting it off.
Yeah, and today I didn't bring my Depends. Don't worry, buddy. You're only a couple years behind me.
Leave it to me to
You'll
grab.
learn all on your own.
Leave it to me to grab the only wand that's like retarded.
Yeah, I mean, we could stop this. I can move over to the next stall.
Let's go to the next one. This kind of sucks.
It's yeah. Thanks.
Yeah, let's go to the next one. Right. We're just gonna move over one. Try this again. It's looking better already. I mean, it's not fixed, but it's better. Oh yeah, that's better.
Hey, did I ever tell you about the owner of this fine establishment?
No. You guys tight?
No, definitely not.
Oh, what did you do?
He yelled at me.
What did you do?
Well, see how I got like some pine needles and there was leaves to the bed of my truck? Well, I was hosing out the bed of my truck while I was washing my truck, not even done yet.
Right.
And he came over and chewed my butt for it.
For cleaning your truck?
Yeah,
That's what
because
this
I
is
put
for.
leaves on the ground. Which one do you want? High pressure soap?
I put it on soap. I ain't doing nothing.
Oh my God.
How can that guy yell at you when we got nothing that works over here?
We'll find another one over
We go to
here.
another one. Take 3, car wash. Please. Let's see.
Will it work?
And then the pressure is mild. I'm not having very good luck today. All right, well, I'm rolling with it. Is what it is.
You like a regular rinse?
Sure.
High pressure rinse?
Oh, now we got pressure. So much better. Now we need to go to the warehouse and dig out the donor body and all the parts for that, and then swap trailers with Kyle and his buddies and send this thing down to Alabama. Welcome to the warehouse. All right, as you guys saw, we cleaned the snow and the salt off the Rotsun. Now it's time to make big moves. So today's task, now that we've cleaned the Rotsun, is to dig this body and railroad tie frame stand, I guess, out from here, clean out whatever trash is in it, throw it in the dumpster, and then send it down the road with those guys. The truth is, I don't know what's in there. It could be better, it could be worse, I don't know. But either way, it's leaving my warehouse. And why am I doing this? Well, first off, I don't have any time to work on the Rotsun. As you know, I'm working on the Cadillac. That is my goal. And it turns out I really enjoy watching other people drive the cars. So I've loaned the Rotsun out twice now for 2 different drag and drives to different YouTubers, and it's been great. Each time the car has come back broken, but it's also come back a little better than it was before at the same time. So it's fun and it helps because I don't have time to work on it. Kind of like the split window Vet. No time to work on this, which is why it's just sitting in the corner with the frame hanging up against the wall. Greta runs, needs firewall. No time to work on it. Ask Carlo. I just acquired a motor for that because I think the motor's locked up. I just traded my neighbor John a small block Chevy for working on his Nova with him and his dad. So I have a motor for this. So soon we'll be putting a new motor in that and getting that thing going again. Stuff's happening. But like I said, Cadillac is the focus, okay? But anyway, right now, we need to get this moved out of here and somehow out there. So that's the next thing. Is this ours?
I'm part of the Datsun.
Oh, cool. There's a dashboard in there. Oh, there's a gauge cluster. We can have gauges again. Let's roll it outside, out here into the light, and we'll show the people, because if we move the dash bar in that car, we could have gauges again, which would be sick. Look at that. It wants to go. Oh yeah, so look, check this out. So this got cut out to put a giant fuel-safe fuel cell in here when we went lemons racing, and we lost all the cargo area. This looks great. So even if at the very least we get this area back in our car, beautiful. Well, there's 2 dashes in there. There's a pedal assembly. There's all kinds of stuff in here. We're gonna look at this stuff, but we're gonna send it with Taylor. He doesn't know it yet, but it's going to his place. And if there's anything you guys see here that you need for your own Rotsun project, hit us up, because we'll cut you a hell of a deal on our trash. We're good people like that. All right, I'm gonna
Like you just come take the trash out.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
Like, I don't know if this body is a 260, a 240, a 280. I have no idea.
That's a good question.
So, yeah, there's totes of stuff in here. Oh my God. Oh wait, so this might be a 280 because this looks like EFI stuff to me.
Yeah, maybe.
And is it for this car? I don't know. Oh, I just bought taillights. There's a taillight right there.
This is all solid.
Oh yeah, unlike ours.
Rotsun. There's not enough.
There's one bolt holding the rear hatch on the Rotsun right now.
And duct tape.
Because these broke. All right, let's see if we can get it outside. Wondering what's holding us down. It's not sitting on anything in a lot of places. Like there's one there. Ooh. But nothing on that side, nothing in the middle.
I'm not sure this is much better than what we're working with, Mike.
Huh?
No, look underneath there.
Oh. All right, well, we're gonna get a trunk out of it and it's gonna leave here.
Okay.
And there's a lot more room in Alabama than there is in our warehouse.
Yeah. Look, we just freed up a parking spot.
That's right. You know what that means? We have to go get another project car. That's what that means. All right, so let's strap it and then we'll bump it up this hill.
I don't think it'll go anywhere. It's not bouncing anywhere.
Oh, then.
We rolled it in here without anything on it.
Okay, well then set the camera down in case something goes wrong.
I will gladly
You're like,
run
it's not gonna go anywhere.
Look, I've already had one car from Just Place almost try to kill me.
I know. All right, ready?
Yep, push.
Here we go. What do we got in here? Wheels. Oh, I think this is a core support. This is pretty good. Not throwing this out. Oh, here's a pedal assembly. Rotted.
Good news. Our axle problems are solved. We got factory axle right here, buddy.
Look at how cute they are. This is our problem. Even after we upgraded to an R200 diff out of a 300ZX, didn't matter. Like, we have CV joints now. Broken. Ooh, we got 2 dashes. But somebody could use this. Like, look, this is the center stack. That's where the radio goes in like a 280ZX, so we should save this for somebody.
Oh.
So this HVAC has seen better days. But this dashboard, although beat up, has a factory gauge cluster that might be good. Dirty, but these might work just fine. So dash is junk, gauges may be okay. We don't need that, but we can't throw that in the dumpster. We'll just put that outside the shop and hope somebody takes it for scrap. 280Z guys, you need one of these for the cow? Get at us. This door panel is trashed and warped.
A lot of trim.
Oh, we got another dashboard. Oh yeah, the front floor is junk. We might just be using the trunk out of this, which is fine. Oh, well, that's pretty well. It's pretty well kinked. Window channel felt. We got core supports if anybody needs them. How's our dash looking? Is this one any better? Ooh, door sill plates. These aren't bad. These look pretty good. I'll hold on to these for somebody. Ooh, bumper supports. Yeah, that's not a 240 dash. That is later.
160.
Ah, somebody punched in all the lenses on these. That's a bum.
I think it's just rotted, dude, all of it. Think the clock still works?
No, look, the lenses are gone. You can touch the needles. 0 miles. Somebody rolled that back. I'm thinking that one we could probably toss because it's cracked and all the gauges are junk. In here. All right. Oh, wait, maybe the floor is not as bad as I thought it was. Oh. Okay, maybe portions of the floor aren't as bad as I thought they were.
Well, I mean, only the low spots are rusted.
Yeah, there's not that many low spots there. Oh yeah,
This side's pretty good.
That's not a rust hole. That's a hole.
Yeah, that's what saved this floor.
That's the good kind of hole. All right. Yeah, we got a solid trans tunnel, and
Yeah.
if these are the same, I don't know.
Well, it looks to me like the windows fit. So if the windows fit, wouldn't it be the same car?
I got no idea what the difference between a 240, a 260, and a 280. They even had a 2+2 car that I think was longer. Ooh, primitive proportioning valve, early ABS. I don't know. Boom.
I'm afraid to touch those totes because I'm afraid they'll explode.
That taillight's busted. That taillight's busted.
Broken.
Trim's good. We don't need that.
That was such a good tote.
It was very light in all the wrong places. Ah, sick. More glass. All right, this tote is crap, and I'm taking it out. Save this. The door
seal.
Yeah, the door trim looks pretty good. We'll save that. But the tote is going bye-bye. Oh yeah, dude, this floor is good. There's like one little spot, and like you said, in the very, very low part, which is easily patched.
Yeah, but that's easily patched.
But the rest of it, look at that.
It's pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, it's all solid, bro. And the rockers of this car aren't junk. So if we need to, we'll steal the rockers.
Okay.
Right on. Thank you, Jeff Prince. All we need now is our Alabama friends to show up and we can load this. In the meantime, go to fsmgarage.com because it's chilly right now and get you a beanie. Because your head's cold. And if your head's cold, you're cold. Just saying. fsmgarage.com is where you get your beanies. You know, it kind of looks like somebody media blasted this whole thing and took the paint off of it, set it outside, never finished the project. Because look how it's just kind of rusting everywhere. It's very specific.
It's kind of the same thing he did with the Camaro.
Yeah.
And the Chevelle.
Yep. Not Jeff. We're talking about the previous owner of Jeff's property. Jeff Prince is a prince. He doesn't waste nothing.
Look at that battery trays in perfect shape.
Yeah, that's nicer than ours too.
Look, the wire loom clips are all there, dude.
Maybe Taylor, when we're not looking, just throws our crappy doors on this and our crappy deck lid and our crappy hood and our crappy fenders, and that would be weird. Like, that's a philosophical question. How much of a car can you replace before it's not the car anymore? Answer in the comments. Like, let's go look at the Rotsun. All right, let's peep this, right? If you own the Rotsun and you had that donor, how much of the Rotsun could you put back on that donor before you feel good about calling it the Rotsun versus, you know, not? Like obviously fender and door, right? But the quarters go with the car, the roof goes with the car. You know, how much of this, yeah. Like, we're gonna replace the rear end. The driveline comes out. If you took our hatch, our doors, our fenders, and our drivetrain, and our dash, and our seats, and put it in that other car, is it still the Rotsun? I don't know. I don't know the answer. Because that's probably a whole lot less work than taking the floor out of this car and transplanting it. I do not know. If you know where our warehouse is, and I'm not telling anybody where it is, and you need 280 parts, we've got some tires and some wheels and some suspension parts sitting here.
Hey, buddy.
I'm filming you, you filming me.
We're not stealing all your stuff.
So earlier I was having a philosophical debate with myself about the Rotsun, because the donor body is pretty nice.
Yeah? I was wondering, we didn't look at it really closely.
Yeah, there's like...
I more like looked, and just because it was on that thing really badly, I just assumed it was bad.
There's like 2 holes in that floor. But
we can drill more.
I think it's a 280, and I don't know what that means in terms of...
If the floor is the same.
The debate I was having with myself was, do we put the crappy Ratson potty panels on that carcass, and is it still the Rotsun if I do that?
No, we don't do that.
All right.
Bad.
That made it easy then.
I figured the donor car was nicer than the actual Rotsun.
Yeah, we can't make it nice.
No, I don't want it nice. I was thinking of speed, because the trunk floor would be great to have in there, because there's no cargo room in the car anymore because of that dumb fuel cell I got put in there. So at the very least, that could go there in the bulkhead, and then then Taylor's got stuff to weld to, you know.
A little bit.
One thing to think about with the fuel cell though is limits, and how if we're going to go limits, if you're going to go that route with it.
I feel like with enough bourbon, you could probably bribe your way into that deal.
You definitely could.
Or maybe just for that event, we just put a fuel cell on top of the floor, not sunk in like it is now.
Yeah, we can do that.
Because I would love to have the stock or a lower floor back in it.
About that on the way up
Yeah,
there.
You know?
You know, it's going to be so competitive in lemons that
I mean, we can keep the head gaskets in.
we care about the height of the weight, so it really doesn't matter if we just make a fuel cell that we can put in it and take back out.
I don't know if you guys know this, but in the history of the Ratson, like even before I owned it, never once has it gone down a drag strip under power, A to B. Not once. It could be you guys. You could be the first one to go, I went a full quarter of a mile without the fuel pump shutting off, without an axle break-in, without...
A quarter, because Jimmy made it down the 8.
Yeah.
But not wide open.
But not
wide open.
Not wide open.
No, not
We made
once.
it down the 8th, but it wasn't like to its full potential.
Yeah, it wasn't wide open either.
No, it wasn't wide open.
It never went to the floor.
No.
Second,
It's never been to the floor when it left on the two-step and made it down the track.
Second, third gear wasn't
Ever.
first.
Yeah.
I think everything ahead of here is fine right now.
Yeah. This
This area,
area of the Ratson is a problem.
it's always been a problem.
So I'm trading a transmission to Taylor. Taylor is gonna work on Taylor's wife doesn't know? Oh,
No, it's okay.
What's the secret?
We're gonna try to go faster.
Yeah.
I'm-
There's no secret, really.
Oh, okay. So
I
I'm
really
trading a
don't-
transmission to Taylor and sending him a rear axle, and he's gonna put the rear axle in the car and fix the sheet metal so that we have something to 4-link, weld to.
I'm gonna hold a flashlight.
And then I'm gonna come to sick week and watch whatever happens.
Oh yeah, it's
Hopefully
gonna be
we
a
won't break it. That's
No. It's not gonna break. It's not gonna break.
it's gonna be a interesting sequence. That's for sure.
right.
Hopefully we make it farther than we made it with the Teal car last year.
It's gonna be awesome. Let's get your transmission.
sweet.
And then figure out how the heck we're gonna get all that stuff on your trailers. Do you have a winch on your trailers?
I've got a hand crank one that will probably pull it-ish.
Close enough.
Yeah, there's enough pushers. We'll be fine.
All right.
And a hand crank.
Cool. All right, everybody. Darkness is falling across the land. The midnight hour is close at hand. Just kidding. All right. Rotson's on a trailer. Time to load whatever you want to call this thing.
I gotta get it started up.
Try again.
We need some more ass right here.
Oh God.
Okay, now be careful. Make sure we don't run off the ramp. Now go back there. Mike's dying. He's being killed by it. That's the good part. Okay, now y'all push. I can steer. You ready? Oh yeah.
That looks tight like a tiger. I like it.
Very tight.
All right, so the donor body of the Ratson are all headed to Alabama to OK Fabrication. If people care about the Ratson and want to see the work you guys are doing, what YouTube channel should they go to?
Filthy Built and Rowdy Street.
Rowdy Street.
Filthy Built, Rowdy Street Cars.
Street cars.
And we're on TikTok.
Didn't you have your own too?
That's filthy built.
Oh, all the same. And on TikTok too.
Okay, race fabrication.
For you kids at home, TikTok.
I'm
Sweet.
still trying to figure out how to work TikTok.
How many days do you guys have?
42.
46.
Not enough.
I don't know.
She's the optimist. She said 46.
But we're gonna use every one.
We'll use every single one of them, I promise.
All right, cool. Send me pictures, lots of pictures. I like
We'll do
watching.
Lots of pictures and updates and video updates and him doing something stupid to it.
And then I'll see y'all in, where's it start, Gainesville?
Yeah.
Sick Week 2026 in Gainesville. The Rotsun will be there.
It does start in Gainesville.
Yeah.
We're ready.
Oh, dude, it feels,
It's gonna be awesome.
it feels ready.
Yeah. It's ready to go.
It's so ready.
Not a single thing can possibly go wrong.
No, so ready. It's just combining two cars to make one good one.
One decent.
I don't know if I'd say good.
No, it's
Oh, my bar for everything is, am I on fire? No. Okay, we're good.
We're good.
Yeah.
Well, we've been on
well,
fire.
we've been on fire. Yeah. that part's out of the way.
But we're not today.
Yeah, we already did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Not
did the
yet.
fire. The fire's out of the way.
And you won't need a heater this time, so probably not going to be on fire.
No, we figured out if you take the trans tunnel cover off, you get a lot of heat that way from the engine back. Yeah.
If you guys want to know what they're talking about, go to their YouTube channels. Rowdy Streetcars, OK Fab, Filthy Built, whole deal. All right, cool.
Sweet.
Is the windows in the back?
Safe travels.
There.
All right. It's daylight now, and we've got this to Taylor's, to OK Race Fab. And we can actually see. There's light, kind of.
You can see through.
But you can also see my hand through the floor in a few spots. Mike said, oh, the floors are good in this. They don't have any rust holes in them. If you cover them up with this stuff, the floors are great. What did you think we were gonna do with this? We're gonna cut this out and put this in another car? He's lost his mind. He's crazy.
Look at the frame rail underneath. It's even better.
He's crazy. So
I think it's about as bad as the rock.
So Taylor is a, oh my God. Yeah,
The roof is in better shape on this. I'll give it that.
Yeah, the roof might be
The
usable.
quarters are better too.
Yeah, the roof might be usable. The floors, no. Taylor's currently making new floors.
Yeah, we'll get there.
So the Rotsun floors are coming out, and Taylor's making some new ones.
We're going to weld to rust.
But I think Mike just wanted this out of his way.
Now the back half of this car.
He stuck Taylor with it. It's not going to my house.
Well,
What the hell are you doing?
see what happened was.
So here's the latest update. The Ratson has no floor in the rear and almost has no floor in the front. Taylor's currently making the final cuts to drop the front floor pan down. Oh God. He's gonna hurt someone.
Can't use that much anymore. Only other cup.
Very nice.
You'll have that on those big jobs.
This looks way more better. Look at that.
Even the back side right
And the
here.
back side, oh, that's nice.
Yeah. I'm gonna take a band file in there and clean it up.
That's nice.
The rockers and the frame rail up there by that main hoop's gonna be fun.
Yeah, this is gonna suck. And this, there's not a whole lot to grind. You just hit it with a hammer and all this will go away.
Right. So I'm just gonna
Look,
clean this
I
up.
can just take it out with my fingers.
Yeah. So the box is gonna be cleaned up all the way to the box. This is a frame rail we're trying to keep because we're gonna weld to this, but I'm probably gonna cut it right here.
Progress is being made. The cricket.
So it's somewhere in these gussets.
So someone, probably at PRI, has stuck a cricket noise microphone
what's
speaker
bad is
thing
one of the
in the
gussets in the
Rotsun
roof.
somewhere, and it's somewhere where you cannot get it out. You have to wait like 12 years for the battery to die before it stops making cricket noises.
Yeah. I guarantee you somebody put it in the gussets up there.
Yeah, it's not in a good spot.
Down and
you know, it sounds like something like maybe Newbern would do.
Newbern probably did. That seems like something he would do.
Yeah.
He's probably chuckling right now or sleeping really good, knowing somebody's getting really frustrated.
Hearing crickets in the Rotsun.
He probably done it for Finnegan, and Finnegan hasn't even been to the car yet.
Yeah, he hasn't even noticed it, so it's screwing with us instead of him.
So I'm going around. This is like one skin of the rocker, and it's got spot welds. So I just go through, knock the rust off, see where the spot weld is at. So it's kind of like really easy just to break everything off. And as you can tell,
it's not rotted at all.
There's not much to weld to, so we're probably gonna have to run a bar, probably from here.
Yeah, probably from this kicker here.
Like if we want to get technical, we could cut the rocker out and do all that, but there's no point.
We're not doing
so
that.
We can just, this can be a seat bracket.
We just want it to be safe.
Right.
We don't want it to not be shitty.
So we can have a plate, an actual plate here, not a patch panel, and run a bar from here to here.
Yep.
And then we'll also have somewhere to mount the seats actually, because we'll have floor structure.
Yep, we'll have floor structure, another bar, inner bar here, so you can pan, and then you can roll a transmission.
Right, so you'll have two bars coming right here, and then you can run a bar this way, and then that's how you mount
and then you've got your seat brackets.
It's really easy on paper. It just looks like a lot because there's a lot of prep work involved. But after that, it's just getting them tube and notcher and a grinder, and then
going for it.
made up. But yeah, you can't weld at this. You can weld up here, but then by the time you do that, if you're 5'10", you're not going to fit in the car.
No, because then your floor structure can be way high.
It's going to be way up here.
Or you're going to have to do a crazy bend and dip, and we don't want to do all that.
It's not worth that.
No, it'll make it simple. We can go simple from here to here, and you've got a low bar.
Right, and then if we wanted to, we can have some tabs at the bottom of the bar, and that'd be a jacking point if you really want.
That'd be kind of cool to do something like that.
Right. So just get you some.
Since we cut all of the frame rails out and there's no jacking point, we should probably make some jacking points.
There's
to make
jacking
it nice.
points on the car, but they're
we can make some nice ones.
Right, the ones that's in it are rotted out. So.
Yeah, the ones that are in it might explode.
Yeah. If you want to build a race car, don't do it. Don't start with a car this bad.
You look like a nice lunch lady.
Do I look like I'm Batman?
Now you look like I don't know what you look like right now, but you look like a lunch lady when you got that thing on your head.
You're gonna get the bling, get the glistening.
You look like you drive a Hellcat.
Yeah, I got probably another hour worth of just grinding. It's a lot of fun.
I think you'll be done in 10 minutes. You'll definitely be done before 6:30.
Oh, no. Yeah, wait, no. Yeah. I'll have this done. What time is it now? Like 10?
I'm not really
10:30,
sure.
11?
I can't see with my phone going.
I'll have it done by like 1.
So frame rail's going to run from here, straight back, bend about 30 degrees up, run into the factory frame rail. This is going to have to be cut.
Running into the corner of this, or
yeah, right here. We're going.
Running into the bottom.
Yeah, we're
yeah.
We're going to box this plate in that holds the cage, and then we're going to have a cross member that runs straight across with a little dip in it for a drive shaft.
Yep.
So we can have like a safety loop deal, and then torque box here and here, lower boxes. And then we'll have a 16, 17-inch long 4-link bar for the lower.
Depending on where you put your brackets on the rear end, you can probably make it 18-inch work. You put the bracket on the bottom.
Yeah, maybe.
I know they heard that
brackets.
You know what, while y'all yapping, talking logistics, I'm looking for this freaking cricket.
And that's the main thing. And
Yeah.
then we'll run a bar from here.
Yeah, a rocker bar.
Yeah, we'll have a rocker bar, and then we'll have a couple laterals, maybe 3, to tie the center frame rail in with the outer, which the center frame rail is going to be here, so we won't need a lot because we'll have floor pins going in. What we'll need is bracing from this frame rail to this frame rail, other than a trans cross member, X brace, and maybe some other kind of bracing, and that'll stiffen the whole car up.
Yeah, it's gonna be sweet.